The Joe Rogan Experience.
Yeah, what would you have to do to be fined if that's the bonus
What does you
system?
have to do to be jailed?
Yeah.
I mean, just think about what they're doing to Julian Assange, right? They're throwing that guy in a jail somewhere.
Yeah, that didn't look good, that embassy move.
No, but I mean, the fact that what he did was release information that everybody found very interesting. And what they did is crash the whole fucking economy.
Right. It's pretty good that he was able to ride that embassy idea for as long as because it's not actually in another
7
country,
years,
is
man.
it? It's in
No,
London. I
it's
know
in
it is.
London.
I went and visited him in there,
Yeah.
as a matter of fact, just briefly popped in, saw him.
What do you think's going to happen with him?
Well, I think he's going to end up serving a pretty lumpy prison sentence somewhere, isn't he?
What do you think they're going to get him on, though? Like, what are they going to charge him on? They're charging him on, like, hacking charges or some shit now, which they didn't charge him on before.
Right, is that what's emerged? And he's going to be extradited to this country, is that true?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, again, I suppose this is what happens if you challenge the interests of the powerful.
If Trump really wanted to get people on his side, he'd pardon them.
Do you think that would be popular? Because like someone like that, Edward Snowden, it's like, look, I'm sort of obviously I think don't put the lives of people at risk that are in compromised military positions. That seems like a fairly obvious thing. But like,
I don't think they did that.
But
though.
no, it doesn't
From what
seem...
I understood was they got hacked and someone else released the documents without the names redacted.
Yeah, it seems to me that
WikiLeaks never did that.
Ed Snowden seems to qualify for a hero in pretty much any way you look at it. He was like a 26-year-old person making that decision. And
very brilliant. You know, I've heard him, I think he was on Neil deGrasse Tyson's podcast. They talked to him via Skype or however they did it. But
did you see in Citizen 4, there's a bit, like in that film about Edward Snowden, Citizen 4, there's a bit where he's just come out and he's talking to the journalists or filmmakers that are making the film and he's going, they can fucking watch you with this phone. You can't leave that. Like he's like in a sort of a state of mad enlightenment where he's just seen the truth of they're listening to us now. You can't fucking have that on. You got it's terrifying to watch someone because, you know, obviously now he's calmed down. He's dealt with it. He understands that, you know, but he was like a person that was emerging from having seen the other side of the Matrix.
Yeah, I mean, he was deep into it. And then when he revealed all the information, they had a manhunt for him. The guy had a hideout in Russia. He had to seek asylum in our enemy.
Yes.
The whole thing is so strange.
Yeah, so who do our power structures actually support? If someone tells the truth to the population, they have to flee to Russia. If someone talks about improper agricultural practices, that's against the law, they can be imprisoned. It starts to reveal that the state itself, the very thing that we revere, the very thing that we identify, is the tool of our oppression.
They want to discourage people from leaking information that makes them look horrible. It's that simple.
Yes.
It's that simple. If you look at what information he leaked and what it did, well, what he did was he revealed things that everyone wanted to know about that we felt were crimes.
It makes me feel that it's as simple as if you knew what we do in order to keep shit running, you would revolt. So we are never going to let you know. Well, that, for me, in a sense, is a pass to start thinking, well, hold on, fucking hell.
Who are you? I thought you are elected officials. You're one of us. But no, you're above us to the point where if someone leaks information about your crimes, they get locked in this embassy for 7 years? Like, what is their crime exactly in comparison to the crimes that he's revealed?
Yes.
Like, that's where it's crazy. When you look at the imbalance between what his crime is and the crimes that he's revealed. I mean, he's revealed some staggering crimes, and no one's concentrating on that. The government is not freaking out. We have work to do. We have corrections to make. There's none of that talk. There's get that guy talk.
Yeah, that's right. And it's sort of under the veil of patriotism, a lot can be concealed, and that is an incident that passes through several administrations.
Yes.
So
he's been there for 7 years.
So it makes you think, well, what are the differences? You know, like I kind of, you know, sort of, I've been on Bill Maher's show. I like Bill Maher. I'm, you know, very sympathetic to left, you know, I'm ultimately beyond left wing. I'm, you know, my belief is that we should try and organise a system based on hallucinogenic experience, for fuck's sake. There's no party for me, and I'm not even allowed the fucking hallucinogens. I'm not a right wing person. It's safe to say. But like, I feel that so many of the problems that we're experiencing now is because because the democratic, left-wing, liberal organisations stopped serving the people they were, in the case of the British Labour Party, designed, set up to serve. They neglected them, they abandoned them. You know, the white working class in Britain were 50, 60 years ago told, hey, there's this thing called Britain, we want you to go out there and fight and die for it, give up your sons, get out there. Oh, and now they're told, hey, there's no such thing as Britain, and like, yeah, so no wonder people are confused. No wonder people are baffled. No wonder there are abandoned constituencies and despair and rage. And I feel that, in a way, it's like, what is patriotism resourced from? A sense that we all need to belong, that we want to be together, that, you know, that we're willing to believe in a fictional idea, a flag and a story about, you know, the origin of a nation, whether that's an old one like mine or a new one like this one. You know, we're willing to participate in that. But if those values aren't real, if they aren't, like, if it is, we are going to support the most powerful, we will lie to you whenever necessary. When our lies are revealed, we'll imprison, punish and lie about those people. We don't care about the most vulnerable. What the fuck is the flag that we're waving? Who is it for?